Lassiter Factor.
What's up, all my movie-loving maniacs? It's your boy Bangful B of the Lassiter Factor, and today I'm going to talk about Sinners, which was released in theaters a few days ago, and I work in the school system, but right now we're on spring break. I got a little of a break, so I said, fuck it, let's live a little bit. I went to the theater to go see this on opening night, which is something I haven't done in a long time, and this is also one of my most anticipated films of 2025, so let's review. Now, Sinners is about two twins, both played by Michael B. Jordan. They come to Mississippi during the 1930s, and it takes place over the course of one day in which they put together a juke joint, but then on the night of, some horrific things happen. If you've seen the trailers, you know what I'm talking about, but I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who doesn't know yet. Now, like I said, I was really anticipating this film mainly because of Ryan Coogler, who is one of my favorite modern filmmakers that is working right now. I have a lot of love and admiration for him as a filmmaker. He came out swinging with Fruitvale Station, which is a heartbreaking true story. He not only relaunched the Rocky franchise, but he made possibly and somehow my favorite film within the Rocky franchise, even though it's the seventh film. Not only he made my second favorite MCU movie of all time, but one of the most impactful films in modern memory. And despite all the unfortunate circumstances, he managed to make a good follow-up to that film. And now he's back with something completely original. It's not based on a true story or not a part of a big franchise, which is why I was really excited for this film. This is the first film, probably since Fruitvale Station, where he gets to step away from franchise filmmaking. And I should also note that this movie was supposed to come out a little over a month ago, but they pushed it back for Mickey 17, which took its original release date. I don't know why. Either Warner Brothers, they thought that that movie was going to be a bigger hit than this, or they saw Mickey 17 before it was released and it was like, let's get this out first and then put this out last. But whatever the case may be, and judging from the reception that this movie has gotten over the past couple of days since its release, that this movie is definitely going to be the bigger hit. Because I'm telling you right now, honest to God, get off your ass and go see this. This is definitely one of the best movies of 2025. I really love this movie. I dug this movie. The best way I can describe this movie is think of it as just two brothers coming into town trying to put together a party, and throughout the first half of this movie we see them plan this party and getting everybody together, and then on the night of the party shit hits the fan. That's the best way to think of this movie. Now, I will get my one and major criticism of this movie out the way first. And honestly, I think it was really just the first half of this movie. And I'm not saying I was bored, but you really begin to feel that runtime during that first half. I mean, this movie clocks in a little over 2 hours. But once shit hits the fan, that's when the movie really gets going, especially once the party starts. Even though that first half is a bit of a slow burn, you need that first half because it's building the world, it's building up the characters so that when shit hits the fan, you really care about the characters. But overall, I just love the aesthetic of this film. You know, it does take place during the 1930s. It's a genre-bending film in which it is a period piece, but it's also a vampire film. The religious themes are kind of there because it's like, you know, they're in this movie playing music that religious people would condemn sinful, but really, who's really the sinners? Are the people making that music or the people telling them that it is sinful? And I love Ryan Coogler's filmmaking on display in this film. I'm telling you, I kind of forgot that this movie was released in IMAX, and I kind of wish I did because when I was watching this movie, there is more than a few shots I saw watching this movie. I'm like, yep, that would have looked good in IMAX. Like, I'm telling you, Cotton Fields never looked so good cinematically. I mean, they probably did before this movie, but I'm just saying, as far as my memories goes, these Cotton Fields looked really good in this movie. And Michael B. Jordan, he plays both twins in this movie, Stacks and Smokes. And I'm telling you, this may be one of, if not Michael B. Jordan's best performance, because he definitely clocks in the work in this film. Not just because he's playing two different people, but because he's playing twins, they both have their own distinctive personalities, so that when you see them, you know, like, oh, it's this person and it's that person. Haley Steinfeld is the one I was curious about in this film, and she definitely worked well within this movie. And if you've seen the second trailer for this movie, you know what happens to her, and I can only imagine Shamik Moore is probably banging his head right now. You got Miles Kenton, who is a newcomer in terms of acting, but he is a great singer, and the way they utilized him in this movie was just excellent, particularly at the end. Jack O'Connell, he's basically the head vampire, and he's excellent here. Wumi Wasaku, who I've seen in many things over the past few years, she definitely clocks into work as well. And I love her dynamic and chemistry with Michael B. Jordan within this film. Omar Miller, who I've seen in plenty of things in the 33 years of my life, and this is, in my opinion, probably one of his best roles. He gets to do a little bit more. Delroy Lindo, who is excellent in this movie as well. He has been great in many things over the course of his career. People are starting to give him his flowers finally, and he had some of the funniest moments within this film. Like I said, get off your ass and go see this film. If you're one of those people out there that talking about Hollywood doesn't make original films no more, well, here's an original film right here. And the thing is, Ryan Coogler, he was able to struck a deal where after 25 years, the rights for this movie, if it becomes a franchise, will revert back to him and he will have ownership of it. If you see this movie, you are supporting originality, and I'm sorry to play this card, but if you're black, go see this film. You are supporting black film as well, and a black director that really put his foot in this one. Sinners easily gets the hard eyes emoji. Thank y'all so much for watching. Have you seen Sinners? If so, let me know what you think of this film in the comment section below. This your boy Thankful B of the Lassiter Factor. Stay safe, wash your hands. Peace.